Have you ever noticed how something as simple as sunglasses can change how you feel? You put them on and suddenly you feel cooler, more confident, maybe even a little mysterious. Sunglasses have always been about more than protecting our eyes. They're about style, personality, and identity. But what if those same sunglasses could do something far beyond fashion? What if they could guide you on the road, show you text messages without pulling out your phone, translate another language in real time, or even capture moments hands-free? That's exactly the promise behind the Meta Ray-Ban Display AI glasses. At first glance, they look like classic Ray-Ban Wayfarers, a design that has been iconic for decades. But hidden inside the right lens is a secret. A small, full-color digital display that turns ordinary shades into something futuristic. This is not just another gadget. It's part of a bigger story. The story of how technology is slowly moving from the devices in our pockets to the things we wear on our bodies. Phones replaced computers as our main devices. Smartwatches added new layers to our daily lives. And now glasses are the next frontier. So let's slow down and walk through this step by step. By the end of this section, you'll understand not only what the Meta Ray-Ban Display AI glasses are, but also why they matter, what they can and can't do, and whether you should consider them today or wait for what's coming next. The price of the future. Let's start with the cost. These glasses come in at around $799. That's not cheap. For many people, that's the price of a decent smartphone, a high-end smartwatch, or even a new laptop on sale. But the price isn't just for the frames. It includes something special, the neural band. Now, the neural band is not just an accessory. It's one of the most futuristic parts of this product. It's a wristband that reads subtle muscle signals from your arm. When you move your fingers or flex your wrist, your muscles create tiny electrical signals. The band detects those signals and translates them into commands for your glasses. Think about that for a second. You don't have to touch the glasses. You don't have to tap a screen. You don't even have to speak out loud. You can just make tiny, almost invisible movements with your hand, and the glasses respond. Feels almost like using the Force. This is why people compare it to Jedi powers. It's not just a gimmick. It's laying the foundation for a world where computers are controlled directly by your body, naturally and effortlessly. Style first, tech second. But here's the clever part. Meta didn't design these glasses to look like something out of a science fiction movie. They didn't go with a bulky headset or a futuristic visor. Instead, they partnered with Ray-Ban, one of the most recognizable names in eyewear. So when you put these on, they look like normal sunglasses. Yes, they're slightly thicker. If you look closely, you might notice the frame is bulkier than a standard pair of Ray-Bans. But from a distance, no one would know. And that's intentional. People don't want to look like they're wearing a gadget on their face. They want to look stylish. They want something they can wear to a cafe, on a walk, or at a party without feeling awkward. This balance between style and technology is one of the reasons these glasses are so interesting. They're a bridge between the past and the future. On the outside, they look classic. On the inside, they're hiding a new layer of computing, the display experience. Now let's talk about the display itself. The tiny full-color display lives inside the right lens. It's surprisingly sharp, especially considering how small it is. When you look at it, the text appears crisp. Icons are clear. Notifications pop up cleanly. You can use it for several things. Messages. A quick glance at the lens and you see who texted you. Navigation. Arrows appear to guide you while you walk or drive. Captions. Imagine real-time subtitles while someone is speaking. Camera viewfinder. Yes, the glasses can act as a viewfinder for the camera. But here's the important detail. The display doesn't block your vision. You're not staring at a solid screen. Instead, the digital overlay sits lightly on top of the real world. It feels like a heads-up display in a car. You see the road, but you also see your speed and navigation prompts floating on the windshield. It's a mix of physical and digital. A stepping stone, not the destination. Now, before you get too excited, we have to be honest. These glasses are not the final form of augmented reality. They are not the sci-fi dream we've seen in movies. They are a stepping stone. Meta knows this. The company has said that its real goal is something much bigger. In the next few years, Meta plans to launch a product called Project Artemis. This is expected around 2027, and it could change everything. Project Artemis promises full AR experiences, holographic overlays, digital objects that live around you, wider field of view, lightweight frames. The vision is bold. Imagine walking into your kitchen and seeing a recipe floating above your counter. Imagine replacing your phone completely with glasses that handle all your communication, navigation, entertainment, and productivity needs. That's the dream. But we're not there yet. The Ray-Ban Display AI glasses are about getting people comfortable. They're about introducing technology in a form people actually want to wear. They're about testing the waters, learning what works, and preparing the market for what's next. The software challenge. But hardware is only half of the equation. The other half is software. And this is where things get complicated. Right now, the operating system for Meta's glasses feels closed off. Developers don't have much freedom. That means fewer apps, fewer features, and less innovation. You can check messages, get navigation prompts, or use the camera. But that's about it. The ecosystem is limited. For this technology to succeed, it needs developers to build creative, useful, and fun experiences. Without that, the glasses risk feeling like a novelty instead of a necessity. The competition. And here's the thing, Meta isn't alone. The race for AR glasses is heating up. Google is working on AR/XR glasses, likely arriving around 2026. The big advantage? Google's ecosystem. Maps, Gmail, YouTube, Photos, all seamlessly integrated. If Meta feels like an experiment, Google could deliver the daily driver people actually want. Snap is also preparing new glasses for 2026. They're rumored to mix displays with AR overlays, bringing Snapchat's playful filters into the real world. For younger audiences, this could be a hit. Amazon is lining up smart glasses for late 2026 or early 2027. Their angle will likely be Alexa and shopping. Imagine looking at a product and instantly seeing reviews, prices, and order options in your lens. Apple is rumored to be working on its own glasses too. If history is any guide, Apple will prioritize elegance, seamless integration, and ecosystem lock-in. Their glasses might not have the most features at first, but they'll feel polished, reliable, and premium. This competition matters. Because once multiple companies are fighting for the same space, innovation speeds up, prices go down, features get better, and consumers win. Should you buy now or wait? So, what does all of this mean for you? The answer depends on your personality. If you're someone who loves being an early adopter, who enjoys showing off the latest tech before anyone else, then yes, the Meta Ray-Ban Display AI glasses are for you. They're available now. They're stylish. They give you a taste of the future. You'll be one of the first people walking around with a tiny computer inside your sunglasses. But if you're patient, waiting could pay off. In the next 2 or 3 years, glasses from Google, Snap, Amazon, and maybe Apple will hit the market. Meta itself will refine its product. By 2027, we could see lighter frames, more powerful displays, open software ecosystems, and lower prices thanks to competition. So the question is, do you want to pay a premium to be first, or do you want to wait for the technology to mature? There's no right or wrong answer. It's about what excites you more, being early or being practical. The bigger story. But let's zoom out. This isn't just about one product. It's about the bigger story of technology. For decades, our main screen has been the phone. Before that, it was the computer. Before that, it was the television. Now we're shifting again. We're moving from devices in our hands to devices in our field of view. From tapping on glass screens to controlling computers with gestures, voice, and even muscle signals. This shift won't happen overnight. It will take years of refinement. There will be failures, setbacks, and redesigns. But eventually, it will feel natural. Just like smartphones felt weird at first and then became essential, AR glasses will move from strange to normal to unavoidable. The Meta Ray-Ban Display AI glasses are part of that journey. They're not perfect. They're not complete. But they're important. Because they're the first widely available glasses that combine style, display, and control in a way people might actually wear daily. Wrapping up Section 1. So here's where we are. The price is high, but it includes futuristic control with the neural band. The style is classic thanks to Ray-Ban. The display is small but surprisingly sharp, perfect for quick information. The purpose is not to replace your phone, but to introduce you to what's coming. The future promises full AR, competition from tech giants, and eventually, A world where glasses might replace smartphones. Whether you buy now or wait, the message is clear. The future of computing is moving onto your face. And the Meta Ray-Ban Display AI glasses are just the first step into that future. So far, we've explored what the Meta Ray-Ban Display AI glasses are, how they work, and why they matter as a first step into the future of wearable technology. But to really understand whether these glasses are worth your attention, we need to dig deeper. Because the story isn't just about specs or price. It's also about how these glasses fit into our daily lives, how they compare to other options, what challenges they face, and how they might shape the future of technology and society itself. Let's take this section step by step. Everyday scenarios. How would you use them? Imagine waking up in the morning and slipping on your glasses. Instead of grabbing your phone, your calendar pops up in your lens. You see your first meeting of the day, reminders for tasks, and maybe the weather forecast. As you walk into the kitchen, captions appear on your screen as a family member speaks, making sure you don't miss anything important. Now you're on your way to work. Navigation arrows float quietly at the corner of your vision, guiding you through traffic without needing to look down at your phone. Messages arrive, but instead of pulling out your device, you glance at the lens and decide whether to respond. A quick finger movement picked up by the neural band dismisses what's not urgent. At lunch, you're at a restaurant. You look at the menu. A live translation appears in your lens if it's in another language. Calories and nutrition information show up if the restaurant provides it. And when the bill comes, you could even imagine one day scanning it through your glasses and paying without touching your wallet. After work, you meet friends. Instead of fumbling with your phone to capture a picture, you use the glasses as a live viewfinder. You see the framing right in your lens and capture the moment hands-free. Later, while walking home, you check your step count and heart rate without looking at your smartwatch. This is the vision. A world where the line between physical and digital blurs just enough to make life easier, smoother, and more natural.